Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Keto in the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel, I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 207 pounds without surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Welcome back, everyone. I am so glad that you stopped by to check in on me for my week 25 of my reverse diet. If you are new to the whole reverse diet idea, I definitely have a playlist up above where you can watch all of the videos, and it will show you where I started and how I got to where I am on this reverse diet. Just click my picture and go to my main channel page, go up to playlists, and there's all kinds of playlists that can help you out for whatever you are looking for on my channel. I try and keep it pretty organized. If you think of one that I haven't thought of, you can feel free to comment below and let me know what that is. Another thing, housekeeping before I get started. If you are here for weight loss advice, this is just like my own personal updates of where I am personally. If you're looking for actual weight loss information, you're going to want to check those playlists out. And also in the about section of all my videos, I have all the information on how you can get started on keto. You can join my Facebook group to get the free getting started guide. If you're not on Facebook, you can email me. My email's down below as well. Also, if you're in the mood to help the channel out, there are tons of ways that you can donate to the channel to help keep it going down in the description below. So there's lots of fun things down there, as well as my Amazon wish list. If you just want to send me a little pick me up, I'm always appreciative of any little bit of support here on my channel. And I'm so glad that you came to check this video out today, and I'm excited to let you know how things went for me this week. So the way I do these videos is the first thing that I do is I like to talk about the exercise. Exercise is one of my hugest problems. So exercise is one of my focuses. Then I go over the calories, what my goal was for the week, how well I stuck to my calories for the week. And then lastly, I show all my weights every single day of the week, and then talk about what my plans are going forward. So that's kind of how these videos play out. So back to the exercise. The reason I do the exercise portion of these videos is because that is my new next step. I am not an exercise person. It is not my favorite thing to do. It is hard for me to find exercise I enjoy doing. The things I enjoy doing are dancing, and so I try and do as much of that every week as I possibly can. I really prefer a group setting versus just dancing in my bedroom, watching a video. But either way, I have a hard time doing cardio, and especially lifting. It is not my favorite. So when I know that I have to make clips for you guys and that you'll be disappointed if I don't get my exercise in, or at least that's what I tell myself, it gives me the personal motivation to really put my effort on that fitness part of my weight loss journey, which is kind of where I am at. I have pretty much lost all the body fat I desire to lose at this point, and what I'm really trying to do now is just get better body composition, make things just look a little tighter, trimmer. And obviously I still have the loose skin, and so I'm not able to do as much as I would like to do since I've got the skin in my way of being able to see my results. But either way, it is important for me to be doing that at this point on my journey and try and further my health by improving my lean structure. And that's kind of why I'm doing the reverse diet. Well, it is why I'm doing the reverse diet. It's part of the reason. On the reverse diet, the idea was to raise my calories up a little bit at a time so that improve my metabolism while minimizing fat gain. And I feel like that it has gone so much better than I ever dreamed it would have. I will be putting out my DEXA scan video this week. So if you are not a Patreon, finally the Patreons are getting a video. They will be getting it 24 hours before everybody else. Whenever I get it edited this week, it will happen, and they will get it 24 hours before you guys. Now you will get to see it, so nobody panic, but if you want to donate a couple of bucks and join in on the Patreon family, I'm always happy to have a few more over there. And I'm excited to finally have something to share with them because I haven't been able to do any extra videos for so long. It's been a real challenge the last couple months to get videos done on both of my channels. I'm sure you haven't noticed. So I've been doing the bare minimum. Okay, so that all being said, this week exercise went really well. I feel like I was able to attend all my classes, and I did one chicken bucket workout. If you don't know what a chicken bucket workout is, you just wait. You will enjoy it. I slipped and slided in the mud. Oh, in the snow. Actually, I think it was the snow this time. Yeah, I slipped and slided in the snow. And I'm also doing some other exercises that are not in the videos. Like I have started doing some ab exercises that I got from, I think it's Misfit Nerdy. She has some great stuff on her channel this last couple of weeks on abs and what really does make a difference and what's not worth bothering with. And considering you're probably never going to see my abs, I'm not super worried about making them like pump up, but I just want to be stronger through my core to help me with dance and help my posture because I have a really bad scoliosis. I'm sure you've noticed in other videos that I kind of curve, and that's because I have a curve in my spine caused by my left leg being much shorter than my right leg. Learn new things about me all the time, don't you? Anyway, so as far as exercise went, I think it was a fun and entertaining week. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's clips. morning, guys. It is Wednesday. It's the day after our huge snowstorm. The chicken feed bucket went empty yesterday and really needed to be filled, but I just could not do it. I'm trying to get it done this morning before the chickens get too hungry and before my snow melts a little bit and causes a giant mud cesspool out here, which is how it's been lately. So Dave filled up the chicken bucket last night at 10 o'clock when I was saying, dude, you never like put the food back in the yard. So I have this one bit barrel here, but that's just the scratch. The mash is clear over my fence on the other side of the yard and I can't move it. So he filled up one of the buckets, which means it's super full again. And it's been a while since I've fed them, like I've refilled their feeders. So they're probably really hungry. I fed them some stuff over there, but I'm gonna get this done really quickly. I've got my little girl's gloves because I couldn't find mine. Wish me luck, you guys. Gotta get this thing done. That was hard. I'm trying to keep my elbows closer to my body when I'm doing the wall push-ups, and I kept slipping in the snow, so that didn't work. I was also thinking of adding a new lift, but I think this bucket may be too heavy for that, so I might save that for the future. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna feed these chickens. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'm gonna get on with my day. Well, there you go. I hope that that was entertaining. People keep telling me not to speed it up so that they can dance with me, but I'm not really a lead the exercise kind of person. I'm just really just want to put it out there, show you that I did it. You guys can get a laugh out of watching me do all kinds of weird things really super fast, and I hope it's entertaining for you. Plus, these videos are already super long, so if I didn't speed it up, I just have to cut it up. I couldn't leave as much in there, so I like to speed it for you guys, and I hope you enjoyed that, especially the clips of me doing my little exercise that I've added in with my girls on Fridays. That's our warm-up. We warm up for about 5 to 10 minutes only, and I try and record it, but I don't know how well you could see me in that clip. It seemed like I was kind of behind I haven't looked at it yet at this point. I think I was kind of behind my kids, but my kids are adorable, so I hope you enjoyed watching them do their little thing too. We're excited about competition coming up. It's going to be fun. Our first competition for clogging is on March 5th. And it's really cool how they're doing it. So they're basically giving the studio 2 hours to themselves in the venue. And everyone in the studio who's already been dancing together comes and they do their dances just one in a row. And then they leave, and the awards and everything are online. So you don't really like interact with separate studios. You're only with your core group of people that you're already dancing with, which is awesome. And I'm super excited that we are able to compete, because we only got to do 2 competitions last year before COVID shut everything down. And we were grateful to have those 2, but also, yeah. Anyway, I'm going on and on about competition, and that's not what this video is about. And I do that, and I'm sorry. Let's get back on track. Next on the agenda for today is my calories. So as you know, the last couple of weeks, if you've watched the last couple of weeks of these videos, I have had a huge spike in weight gain on the scale, also in my inches. And so I was starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable. I know Colin DeWay always says, don't panic when you start into a reverse diet and you start to gain weight. Don't just jump back onto a cut. But see, I've been reversing now for 6 months, so I don't feel like jumping back into a cut would be a panic at this point. Also, I don't really see the necessity of doing that yet. I'm really enjoying where I'm at, and I really don't have any desire to worry about cutting again right away. Though I do plan to have one some point in the next few months. Just a quick one, just to see if I can get just a teensy bit more off my body fat in case I come up with enough money to get my surgery in July. So I would like to, be as trim as I can before I go into that process. That's just where my head's at. May change. I can't promise anything. I mean, I don't really know. So calorie goal for the week, I've been kind of staying at 2,100. I think this was my 3rd week at 2,100 per day. Because I had the big weight gain, I decided I was going to try and stick there for a minute and just see how much of it was water weight and how much of it was actual body fat gain. So my goals for the week was to have weekend calories of 2,330 and weekday calories of 2,015. So that was my goal for the week. Saturday, I did 2,331. On Sunday, I did 2,304, so it was lower. Monday, I did 2,013. Tuesday, 2019. Wednesday, 2004. Thursday, 2031. And Friday, 2015 for an average of 2,102. Boom! Knocked it out of the park. Did awesome. I'm very proud of myself. I feel like it was a very successful week calorie-wise. I didn't really feel like I always feel like I want more food. Let's be honest. I always feel like I want more food, even when I'm stuffed full and I just cannot eat one more bite. I always feel like I could eat more because I am a chronic overeater. Obviously, I didn't get to almost 400 pounds just by looking at things. I had to actually consume them, right? Especially the more I learn about my actual metabolic rate. I blamed it on my metabolic rate forever and ever, and now I have proof that that's just bunkanoni. Total BS. Never had a problem with my metabolism, guys. I just ate a lot of food, okay? So it's nice to be able to have these numbers to know for sure what I ate and to gauge whether or not I feel like I'm getting enough still. I really thought that I was going to be able to get up to 2,200 before I had any weight gain. That has not been the case so far, but who knows? I mean, this was the 3rd week at this, and maybe my body's starting to chill out a little bit about the 2,100. So people always want to know what my macros are at these higher calories. And so what I do is I add up all of my protein for the week, all of my carbs for the week, all of my fats for the week, and give you guys my average, just like I do with the calories. So my highest protein day this week was 222, my lucky number. What? That is an awesome number. I can't even believe I got that high. Crazy. And then my lowest of the entire week was 170, which is my goal. So obviously I crushed my goals this week. Average protein for the week was 190 grams. Why do I like to eat protein so much? Well, we have a video about that. I just did a couple weeks back. I probably won't remember to link it, but I bet if you went to my videos and just scrolled down a few, you'd probably find it really easily. Or just search Keto Chaos Protein and look for the one that I talked about. Well, I don't know. I was wearing a blue shirt. Oh, it's not very helpful, is it? Maybe I'll just try and remember to link it in an iCard. Can we link it? I don't know. I don't usually remember the iCards. I try. Okay. So protein, I did really, really great. And the reason I like to eat protein a lot is because it burns more calories while digesting. It makes me more full, and it gives me what I need to build my muscles and my lean mass, which is what I am working on right now. Okay, my carbs, my net carbs, remember, I am no longer in ketosis. I am now more of a low carb than a keto person. There's many reasons I did this, and if you really want to know, I've talked about it many times in the reverse diet. If you go and binge watch the whole thing, you will see the whole process I went through to re-add the carbs back into my diet and how I got to this place. So don't panic, because it's working really well for me. And I was at 115 net carbs for the week, which was up 11, with my highest day of the week being 135 and my lowest being 71 net carbs. Okay, and fats, I kind of balance them out. So I try really hard to have 40% protein and then 30-30 on fats and carbs. That's literally the ideal. This week, I think my highest was 36% protein, but more often than not, I'm getting basically 33. So I'm just and I think that's working really well for me, actually, so it's okay. My average fats for the week were 84. The highest day was 107, and my lowest day was 70. And that was down 6 grams of fat for this last week. It was up 11 grams of carbs for the week, and was up 1 gram of protein. And I have the same exact calories, so it's just I'm moving them around a little bit based on what I'm interested in eating that day or that week. It changes, but the calories are the same, and my goal is always protein first and then the energy second. And so that's basically how I do things. Even when I'm losing weight, at least I try really hard to do it that way, or at least similarly to that, even with just lower calories. I still try to keep my protein up above 120. Okay, so that all being said, I did amazing this week. I'm very proud of myself, and I think we should probably see how that affected the scale. I have had 2 weeks where I really gained some weight. So the last 2 weeks, I'm just going to pull it out here so that I can tell you the exact numbers. My week 23 number was up 4 pounds to 174.9. And my week 24 number was higher. I was up 2.5 pounds to an average of 177.4. So I even saw 180 on the scale that week, and it was really, really hard on me emotionally, but I still made it happen. All right. I still survived. I still kept going. I try not to panic. You know what? Unless it shows a process over time of that happening over and over, I am not going to panic about it. So that all being said, let's get to the weigh-ins so we can see what happened.
Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, no. I just want to know. Something you and me, oh. You both got my best life, yeah.
Alrighty, so there you have it. Obviously, things have improved a little bit on the scale numbers. I mean, not as much as I'd like to see. Obviously, I'm still up 3 pounds from where I was before I had the spike. So it is possible that I put on some body fat. My measurements, though, all went back down. So my measurements had crept up, especially around my waist. I had gone clear up to 29-inch waist last week, and then I started to really panic. But apparently, a lot of that was bloat. I don't know why. I never know. It's never correlated to any of my food. It's never, I mean, sometimes it's correlated to my cycle. I really think more I'm leaning towards causation being me ovulating, but some months I don't because I am 46. I think that's part of the reason why some months I'm so even and other months I'm hormonal and my weight goes out of control. So plus sometimes when I change things, even if it means pushing the calories up a little bit, it can just make my body go, whoa! It has happened multiple times, and it even happened at the beginning of the reverse diet in week 5. So I didn't panic then. Imagine if I had panicked and just said screw it back then. I wouldn't be eating as much delicious food, and I wouldn't be eating carbs, and I would be probably sad and maybe not in as awesome of a place right now. I'm mentally and emotionally in such a better place with food. So that being said, my average, well, let's just say the weights one more time to remind you. So Sunday was 173.8, Monday was 175.8, Tuesday was 174.2, Wednesday was 173.2, Thursday was 170.8. That made me smile so big. Friday was 173.2, and I was like, And then today, again, it was 171, and actually a little while later, I saw 170.8, so there you go. If you add up all of those weights and divide them by 7, that puts me at 173.1, which is a 4.3 pound drop. Now, usually with the reverse diet, if I drop in weight like that, I usually will push up my calories, and I've been kind of torn about whether or not I'm ready to do that or not, whether or not I feel comfortable enough to do that. I feel like I look great again. So I must have been way bloated because all of a sudden today I am like super trim again. My waist is back down to 27.5. All of my measurements are back to where they were before the weight spike. So either I put on some body fat and then removed it, or I never put on body fat to begin with and it was all bloat. I'm going with the second. I'm going with the bloat. And so that's where I'm kind of at. Measurement wise, I feel really great. So technically I really could push up my calories. But here's the funny thing of why I don't want to. Today is February 20th, 2/20. Now it is 2/20/21, not 2/20/20, but still. If I continue to plan to do the 2,100 calories per week, and I do the same thing that I've been doing, lowering my weekend calories by 10 and raising my dailies by 5, that will put me at weekend calories of 2,220. And weekday calories of 2020. I can't decide if all of those 20s is literally like playing with the evil spirits of 2020, or if it's just like luck because of I love number 2. But all of those 2s just really drawing me towards just one more week at 2,100, even though technically I should be able to raise my calories up. So I think that's what I'm leaning toward doing. So I think my goal for the week is to stay at 2,100 just one more week. So that'll be basically a whole month at 2,100. If my body hasn't learned to live with it by now, I guess I'll just have to be staying here if I keep going up in weight and not having a maintenance type thing happening. But honestly, I really think that I am evening out and my body is used to it, and I probably could push up this week, but I think I'm going to wait till next week and go ahead and do it then. So yeah, that's my goal. 2220 for the weekend and 2020 for the weekdays. I won't be able to forget those numbers on 220. There we go. I'm really excited. And honestly, I'm excited to share you my DEXA scan results. Those have also made me feel a little bit of happiness about how this reverse diet has gone, and I'm excited to share that with you. So I am going to go ahead and say goodbye to you now so that I can get that video recorded so I can get it up for you this week. Like I said, if you're not already a Patreon, just like $1 a month or $5 a month donation, you can become a Patreon and you'll get to see it 24 hours before everybody else and get a chance to talk to me personally. It has a messaging center where you can ask me questions and you can like make comments. So Patreon has a lot of benefits that way. And don't forget, I do offer personal coaching. I really only work with macros. I don't really do a lot of emotional coaching, but I do have some ideas that can help if that's your issue. So go ahead and send me an email if you're interested in that, and I can tell you more about how that works. Trying to think. The Facebook group is the optimal way to learn how to do what I do. I have a lot of great moderators that will help you get started on your journey, and a getting started guide, and a group of awesome people. We have over 7,000 members on our group, and it's growing by the day, and so is this channel. And I'm like so happy you guys are all here. Like every day when I log in and see how many more subscribers, I'm just like floored. Last night I hit 25,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. I never ever thought that when I started this channel that it would ever become what it has become. I had no clue what I was getting myself into. I had no clue how much I love it. Love it. I mean, this is literally my dream job. I'm so grateful for the experience of being obese. I'm grateful for the experience of losing weight and regaining. I lost 110 pounds and regained 150. I really understand and have empathy for people. And I really, really, really love helping all of you to get started on your weight loss journey. There's lots of ways to go about it. My way's not the only way. It works, but there's plenty of other ways to lose weight. I'm grateful that you guys have come by to give your support and to learn and grow alongside me. And I'm happy to be your now coach instead of the person like learning. It's so freaking amazing. It's awesome. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, I know that you're my loyal and most awesome subscribers. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to watch the videos all the way through, especially when I get chatty. And I know this one's a long one, but I'm super happy about the DEXA scan right now. And so I'm kind of bubbling to talk about it, and I think I better go before I give anything else away. So be watching for that video, and I will talk to you all again soon.
Je begot aan mijn best life, yeah. Je begot aan mijn best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. Je begot aan mijn best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, I know.